Aussie teaming up with another Australian talent, Lucas Pascoe.
Oh, wow. Great hands. Ooh, that's pretty. Nice. Clean winner lob. Okay.
Here's a look at Lucas, young Australian guy, trains with CJ Klinger, made the move to the U.S. full-time, signed with the UPA, and has been top draft pick in Major League Pickleball Australia twice. So look out for that name. Fun to see some fresh faces here.
Absolutely. Good middle feel there.
Leah, as you talked about the dinking, but curious too, as a top female currently in the sport, what you're looking for early on with some of these newer talents across the board after this.
Hit it. She's got a few high ones. You got to go. I always like to look for hand speed, just because I think that's something that's just raw. I don't really think it's something that's learned too much. You can improve it in different ways, but I always look for hand speed and anticipation. Do you have a good sense of where you're supposed to be on the court? Are you reading the attacks well? That usually, to me, sticks out as somebody who's going to be a great player.
Second serve.
Oh, and Cam Chaffin, the youngest guys out there, 14 years old, carries himself with such maturity. Nice drop.
Great drop. Great setup there.
Little hybrid drip there from Walczak.
4-0-2.
Ooh.
Point.
Nice attack there from the low midcourt by Walczak as well.
5-0-2. Point.
And off and rolling. Yeah, good timeout.
Receivers, 6-0-2. 6-0-2.
Nice drive. Ooh, got the volley inside the sideline. Chaffin in Minnesota knocked off Federico Staksrud. Was a big moment for him in singles. Got knocked off himself here in Mesa.
Nice. Great close there.
1-6-1. Second serve. One 6-2. Side out.
Again, with just the simple stuff. 2/3 in the bottom of the net there.
6-1-1.
See ya. Oh.
Point. Seven, 1-1.
Nice.
Second serve.
All right, if I'm Pascoe and I'm Bond, I'm looking to really isolate that pattern.
7-1-2.
How do you do that best?
Just got to hit every ball there. Because they're getting a few pop-ups from that, or a pull, which just be then on your spots right there. You saw Walczak pull. She didn't want to stay in it. I don't believe she feels too comfortable in that pattern.
1-7-1.
Great volley.
Second serve. 1-7-2.
See, look, and Cam is standing right in the middle of the court. Going back behind him, even with the dink right now, is going to reap some benefits.
7-1-1.
Ooh, sneaky through the middle there from Pascoe. Finding some separation. Nice spot again for Pascoe.
Side out.
All right, few side outs.
1-7-1.
Oh, great spin.
Second serve.
Good continuous pressure there by Cam.
1-7-2. Point.
Oh, man. How did Pascoe get away with that?
I think Cam's wondering the same thing.
2-7-2. Side out.
Good first volley there.
7-2-1.
Oh,
Well, was ready for the counter after the slip. Daria Walczak checking her shoes. Any early impressions from the ladies dinking so far that you've noticed
8-2-1.
where they might stack up against?
nice reach in. Great reach in.
Second serve.
It's so hard to say until they're on the court with somebody, but I do think that Bond
8-2-2.
really needs to look to utilize her length more. She can make the kitchen so small. Adding in some misdirects to go behind Cam. Oh, yeah, that's really nice. Adding in some misdirects to go behind Cam, and also just not hesitating on these high ones, really reaching in and almost going spotty high and hard would be good as well.
9-2-2.
It's a short return.
Ooh, nice one.
Point.
Down the line, beats Pascoe to the backside.
Walczak's not even trying to hide this.
10-2-2.
Taking full cuts and going.
Game point.
There
Into the
we
net it
go.
Point
goes.
game. 11-2. Timeout
Chaffin
change-in.
and Walczak off to a nice start. This one gets Ben and Annalie
0-0-2.
in the round of 64. That match will also take place today.
Testing. Testing.
Side out. Zero, 1.
Just wide for
Point.
Pascoe. And look who has
1-0-1.
arrived. Dave Fleming enters
Legend.
the chat.
Oh, nice poach. Good hands. Oh, no. A little bit overextended there was Pascoe. Yeah, swinging up into the backhand.
Two, 0-1.
Oh, what a return. Nice ball. It's a great
Point.
setup there by Pascoe. Good ball manipulation. Got the middle dink he wanted.
3-0-1.
Oh, no. Oh,
Point.
I'm shocked that Cam let that one through, but it didn't even need to. And Walczak's got some pretty nasty speed ups off the bounce. Big swing,
401.
curls her wrist at the end, makes it hard to read. She can go both directions. Oh,
Point.
takes the backhand over the forehand there.
Timeout receivers.
And-
Time in.
Where this great tour
501.
first celebrated an event in 2020.
Ooh.
Another attempt at the lob. So assuming Walczak and Chaffin get out of this one, what advice would you have specifically for Walczak, new to the
502.
PPA, against an Annalie Waters up next in the round of 64?
Point.
Especially when it comes to...
I mean, just get ready. You haven't seen blunt force trauma until you've been on the court with Annalie. It's just kind of shocking, the shots she can hit at first.
Side out.
Pretty little poke there, going behind Cam. He hasn't really been tested too much behind him yet.
061. Second serve.
It's a good look, though. It's always good to also dink down the line. You see Anna Bright do it a lot with
062.
Hayden Patrick to get Hayden involved. Oh,
Side out. 601.
did that go in?
I think so. Optics looked like it was sailing. Can't blame Bond for dodging out of it.
Again with the full swing speed up.
701.
Nice poke.
Second serve. 702.
Ooh.
Side out.
Need that one. 0-7. Gotta have those.
071.
Nice. Easy sitter to throw down. Another look at it.
Second serve. 072.
All right, on the board.
Point.
All it takes sometimes.
Yeah. And for you and Dylan Frazier this week,
172.
love to know your goals as a partnership up to this point.
Ooh.
Side out.
Growth points from Cape Coral, what you guys would like to do better, what you'd like to accomplish here in the Mesa
711.
tournament. Obviously, outside of winning. No, that's the
Strong starts, I would say.
Okay.
I feel like starting sets the tone. Ooh, yeah.
Point.
These half-face rolls at Walczak's backhand aren't working too well. Overextension,
811.
and she is eating it up.
Point.
Hesitation there. Yeah, especially, I think starting the tournament, you
911.
always really want to bring the intensity because it can really set the tone. Good return.
Second serve. 912. Point.
We got match point and lightning
10-1-2.
speed here,
Yeah.
Nish.
Yeah, we did.
Side
Third
out.
goes into the net. Last push here for Bond
110-1.
and Pascoe, the Australian duo.
Oh, great move. Lefty. Bond doesn't even know where to go. Great hands.
Point.
Bond chooses to use the one-handed counter often rather than the two. That's pretty rare for girls. There's only a couple.
2-10-1.
Georgia Johnson being one, even though she will use two a bit. See ya. Oh, maybe not.
Second serve. 2-10-2.
Nice.
Nice.
Great
Set
wrist
out.
flick. One thing I'm going to be sure of is if they end up playing Ben and Annalie,
10-1.
I think Walczak is going to be using that forehand speed up quite a bit, knowing she's not going to outdink Annalie Waters. Ooh. No way.
So there
Okay.
to close out.
11-2.
Now, Daria Walczak making an entrance here on the UPA and PPA Tour. Your overall thoughts on her and Cam Chaffin as they head to the round of 64?
I mean, not much to say. They look pretty good right there. Let's see if they can give the #1 team in the world a run for their money.
Great outing for them. 2-game sweep as they march into the round of 64. Leah Jansen, a pleasure as always to have you in the booth. We'll send you out to warm up for your mixed doubles match, and welcome Tammy Emmerich into the booth next.